Hey, how's it going, everybody? I'm Nick Major, APTV Correspondent, and you are obviously here to watch my chat with Lynn from Paris. But before going into the video, I just wanted to let you know of something, and that is that as I was importing the audio and the video to put this piece together, I came to the unfortunate finding that the audio got completely screwed up on the memory card. It was jumpy and it was unusable. I didn't want to toss this piece away though, so I decided to use the camera audio, and as many of you probably know already, camera audio is not the best, especially when you have a piece like this one where there's a bunch of buses behind you that are turned on, so you just hear all the engine noise. So I opted to subtitle the entire video as well as using the camera audio, so I'm hoping with both of those combined you'll be able to understand what's going on. And yeah, I just wanted to give you a little heads up. Thank you so much for watching, and keep watching the videos. Thanks.
Never thought that I would feel like this. Such a mess when I'm in your presence. I had enough that you were making me sick. Gotta get you out of my system.
When we first met, it was at a barbecue in Ventura.
Yeah.
And one thing that you told me is that you went to school for like art.
I was supposed to go to art school, do graphic design and illustration and industrial design and a bunch of stuff, and then like a month before I was supposed to go to school, I was like, Mom, I don't want to do it. So my parents were like, okay, well, get a job, make it work, provide for yourself, and if you can make it happen, make it happen.
And before Paris, you did, was it you and Alex? Were you guys in a band together?
Yeah.
And it was a heavier band, a totally different genre.
Yeah.
But there was obviously a transition at some point to where you guys decided, you know what, we're going to pick up a new sound, we're going to go in a new direction. What kind of led to that?
We had gone into the studio with this producer, Chris Curran, and he produced like a bunch of our favorite bands, and when we got in the studio with him, he kind of like helped us realize, he was like, you can like make good rock music, it doesn't have to be like heavy, and we were like, okay. So we kind of started to take that route and just like finally realized we can really just do it.
So you went into the studio with one kind of sound,
yeah,
but then you
it
left
came
kind
out
of
with
with a new
another.
sound. So when did you realize, you know what, Paris is actually starting to get like a recognition, we're starting to actually make a name for ourselves kind of?
Last summer, we did 2 weeks last summer.
That's right, on Warped Tour.
We played the Mass Day, which is like our hometown. We played it the year before that. We played it probably to like 50, 60 kids, like fucking crazy.
What stage were you on?
It was Ernie Ball.
Nice.
And it was Ernie Ball the past summer too. So we get up last summer, when we did 2 weeks, we go up and like we turned to our left, we looked on the stage, we saw about like maybe 400, 500 kids, and we were just like,
whoa.
We were just like, hold on a second, something good is happening that day for all of us. We kind of like came in and we were just like, looked at each other and we're like,
let's do it.
Like, yeah, exactly, let's do it.
And then a few months later, you guys dropped White Noise.
Yep.
Which was your debut album. Was that last November? Or was it
November 4th.
So what was that like?
Didn't know what to expect, didn't know how people would respond to it, but we were anxious to just get it out and start touring off of it, and the response has been phenomenal for it, so we're very grateful.
And since then, you've obviously done insane tours. I mean,
yeah, we've got
a leg of the world
awesome
tour.
tours.
Which
Yeah.
is just amazing.
Yeah.
But what's next for you, though? Plenty of tours?
We've got a tour with Bring Me the Horizon.
Oh, yeah, that was just announced.
Yeah.
That's
I can finally say
amazing.
it now. The past couple of interviews, I like haven't been able to.
That must feel pretty damn amazing.
Yeah,
You're about to
they're
go out
like,
on tour with Bring Me.
We love all their records. They're like one of our favorite bands growing up, and they're also pretty cool dudes. So we met them at the Praying Awards, and we're all super nice.
Is that all that you guys have really said that you're doing for the future for now?
Yeah, I can't say much else.
I'm sure plenty more is planned.
Oh yeah, so much more is planned. We're going to be very, very busy bees this next year, and we're always working and touring and writing. And
But for now, it sounds like you're busy. You've got a lot on your plate. Got Bring Me coming up.
Yep.
And check out their CD, White Noise, because it's amazing.
It's all right.
But it's all right. Is that how you rate it?
I don't know. I'm just humble. I don't know.
It feels weird talking about your own work, I guess.
It's cool. I think it's cool. We're so
So Lynn, thank you so much for chatting with us a little bit about what you've been up to, what you're going to be up to. And I'm Nick Major, APTV Correspondent with the lovely Lynn Gunn of Paris, of Pvris.
Pvris.
Thank you, Lynn. Come here.
Thank you so much.
You're killing it this summer, dude. Have a good time. Thanks for watching, everybody. We are out.
You're at my bedroom door. Heard your footsteps on the floor, closer than ever before. And now you're in my room. You're a cold, that